It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because...
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. And it's 2-A. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Pedro Neto. Ruben Dias. Played towards the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. Digne. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Doué. Koundé. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Herring off. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kone tries to clear. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kone. Chouameni. Saliba. Dembele. Doué. Saliba. Chouameni. Kone. Elise. Doué. That looks a good ball through. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's 2-A. Mbappe! Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Elise. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. In by Cancelo. And it's hoisted clear. Nuno Mendes. That's really well cleared. Dembele. Koundé. Digne. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dina. And here's chance to shoot! And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gets it away.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Inacio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto played through into space. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Kone. Doué. Dembele, now he's off and running. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Upamecano. Kone. Koundé. Olise. Kone. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, gently done. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's been slipped through. A heavy challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Really well manoeuvred. Kone gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. And it's hoisted clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. Danger averted for now. Pedro Neto. Header comes in! He is there and he can get that clear. And here's Neto. Over to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Vitinha. João Neves. Saliba, maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Dembele, and here's Kone. Doué. And here's Olise. Olise! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Neves. João Cancelo looks to the other side.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight.
Takes a shot. That's got him rattled. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias chooses to go cross-field, and it's Cancelo. Doué. Digne. Saliba. Upamecano. Olise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. João Neves. Inacio, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Olise. Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Kone. Out to the right. Time to deliver. Koundé's cross. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Kone. And here's Doué. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. Kone. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. Saliba. Digne. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. Inacio looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. And it's Bernard. Goes for the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
been taken short. Vitinha. João Neves. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And they've got rid. Do it. And it's Dembele. Koundé. Thinks about the shot. And here's Elise. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. Pedro Neto. That looks a good ball through. Nuno Mendes. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nuno Mendes. Do it. Saliba forwards and with intent. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Mbappe. Do it. Real chance. Goal, France.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them
And the shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Saliba, Dembele, Digne, Saliba, Digne. Now it's Pedro Neto. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Ruben Dias concedes a free kick for that. Olise, and he's gone backward here, and it's Koundé. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. safely away. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Koundé, some good work on the right flank here. That is good strength. That's very neat. Digne. Doué. Could be danger here. Digne. Now here's the delivery. João Cancelo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Koundé. Koundé, gently done. Kone. Bernardo Silva. Gonçalo Inácio. Bernardo Silva. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Koundé. Olise in acres of space out wide. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mendes with the clearance. What a throw in. And here's Dembele. Now it's Doué. Doué. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Upamecano, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Moved on forwards. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias. And he goes cross-field. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they could break here. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Cancelo, played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto! That was mighty close. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. He's shooting! Cleared without complication. Ruben Dias, Nuno Mendes. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And it's played forward. Doué, Olise, Inácio with a fine tackle. Nuno Mendes. Mendes forwards and with intent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Lofted in. And it's hoisted clear. Chouameni. Koundé. Kone. Koundé. Saliba. Dembele. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
João Neves. Played towards the other side. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Portugal cannot keep hold of the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Koundé. Upamecano. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Koundé. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Doué. Keeper's got good distance on that. Portugal have reclaimed it. Kone aimed forwards. Koundé. Kone. Olise. Doué played out towards the right wing. Tries a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ruben Dias. Played out to the right. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé. Doué. Koundé. Kone. Koundé. Upamecano. Koundé. Kone. Koundé. Doué does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Gonzalo Inacio. Saliba. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. João Cancelo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Doué. Olise. Doué. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
João Neves. Inacio, gently done. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That has been knocked clear. Chouameni. Digne. Chouameni. And it's Doué. He's on it, can he get away? Mendes gets over and intercepts. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been cleared. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. João Cancelo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Bernardo Silva. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Vitinha! And it's Neves. Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Chouameni, and it's played forward. Dembele. Digne. Has a quick glance. Vitinha. Portugal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio forwards and with intent. Ball is over the line. Koundé. Dembele. Upamecano shifted upfield. Vitinha, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Koundé. Kone. Doué. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! It's there! Portugal are level!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. He can get that clear. Out to the right. Koundé. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Doué. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's cut it out. Doué. Digne. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Koundé. Kone. Koundé. Kone. Olise. Kone. Tchouaméni. Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Tchouaméni. Over to the left. Digne, and that's aimed into the middle. Olise plays it short. João Neves clears it away. And it's Digne. Dembele. Tchouaméni. Olise. And there's the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ruben Dias, played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Thinks one through. Koundé. Koundé battling down that right flank. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Clearly not happy with that. Digne. That's good play. And that was very necessary. It's a throw-in. Digne. Upamecano. Kone. Olise. Kone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been won straight back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
You could see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Digne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dembele. And he thumps it clear. And the keeper has it. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Fernandes have it back and can go again. Good play on the left-hand side here. Saliba gets it clear. Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Nuno Mendes. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Oh, good spread. Koundé. Doué. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chouameni closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chouameni aim forwards. And it's Dembele. Nice control. Digne crosses. João Cancelo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Koundé. Koundé's cross. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. Dembele. That's a nicely weighted pass. Mendes can get it clear. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Played out to the right. Hoisted it, up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Kone. Digne. Saliba. Upamecano. Kone. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Trying it! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
And here's Elise. Defending of the desperate variety.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kone. Olise, Ruben Diaz wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva, gently done. And he's heaved it away. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chouameni. Upamecano. Klaus. Kone. Chouameni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, should have put that away. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Dembele. Klaus. And here's Mbappe. Chouameni. And here's Doué.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Saliba makes the interception. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Probing pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Proves too strong. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Dembele, spread out to the left. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Diaz tries to clear. Traoré, can he finish? France have a free kick. It's a loose ball. And it's Kone. Kone, nice physical challenge.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedro Neto.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. Kone. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto. Now who's going to be first to this?
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Chouameni. Dembele. Olise. Oh, good spread. Succumbs to the pressure.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Upamecano. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Klaus. Now that's a fine challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes has created 1 goal already. Pedro Neto! Split-second reaction.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Cancelo moves short. Vitinha. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Obrigado por vossa supressão.